Sagittarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late August 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Sagittarius collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guide, spirit team, talk to me. What do we got for these lovely Saggies in late August? What energies, messages, insights can we take a peek at? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see who might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Saggy in late August. What's the vibe? We're switching seasons. It is Virgo season, or it should be at the time of this posting. Let's get it going here for my friends. Thank you. Cool. I like this card. I really do like this card. Messages for a Rabbit. Now, it is one of the bigger cards, omens and stuff like that. I just feel comforted for some reason as well. Now, a lot of you do know that I like to go more intuitive with this deck, but there's just something about this that's making me feel good. And I think that's a great way to start off a reading, regardless of what we see that shows up within it. Now, there are more details within this card. Before we fully get into it, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. And also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, back into the reading. Let's talk about it. So, again, more on the intuitive side. We see the rabbit, we see Alice. They both have matching eyes and matching hair. So that does represent some sort of connection, energetic connection. And to me, this is more so on the spiritual level. So with whether this is a connection you have with a person or a pet or something, it could be anything like that, where there's just this really strong, energetic back and forth where it's like, I feel what you feel. Now, messages for a rabbit could also really tie into communication as well. That could be coming in hot. So whether these are signs, synchronicities, and omens from spirit, or whether this is someone you're wanting to have a conversation with, that's kind of how this card feels to me. Now, when it comes to animal symbolism and animal guides and all that type of spirit animals, I always see rabbits as really, really good luck. I always do. They just make me feel good. They make me feel happy. They make me feel comforted. So for a lot of you, maybe you're going to receive reassurance by, you might see a rabbit where you don't normally see one. Who knows? The other thing I could say about this card is something piquing your interest, where it's like I'm diving down rabbit holes. So whether you're looking for information, whether it's a new interest or something like that, it's like I'm searching. But we're just going to leave it at that. I know that was a lot. Let's get into tarot. And yeah, I always say that first card here doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Let's shuffle it up one time here for the Saggies, please. What's going on? And while we get this deck shuffled up and ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading. It wasn't really soft and fluffy and floofy like our rabbit friend over there. It was actually quite fiery for the past couple of weeks, actually. But the reading was titled They Are Mad. Now, to me, it felt like someone being possibly a little more aggressive or surly than they usually are. So I'm not sure if someone got on your wrong side, maybe someone you're connected to. They were pretty grumpy for whatever reason. But we're going to see what shows up this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's, right? Let's get it going. 3 cards for my Saggies in late August. What is happening? Please. What's going on for my Saggy friends? Okay. The deck is being very specific for you this week. Usually your cards are like flying on out. Oh, wow. Okay, really good start here, Sagittarius. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but we're starting here with a beautiful double that came out together. So we have the 10 of Cups, really, really nice. And then we have the Queen of Wands. That's one of your power cards right there. So let's not jinx it. We're just going to get her tucked in right here by the 10 of Cups. Let's get one more out here. Then we'll start breaking this down. So what do we got here for Saggy, please? What is happening? Okay, you're going to have a bonus. So we do have the 3 of Swords here. So, I mean, not the perfect spread, but we still have to see what's underneath it. and you do have the star as your bonus. So we'll get that tucked in over here. So a bit of a mixed bag, but I would say overall the energy is definitely looking up here. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into that juicy intuitive stuff. But at first glance, I mean, we have a nice elemental mixture going on here. The only element we're missing is earth, but we're starting here with water, which is the realm of feelings and emotions and love and beautiful, expressive type of energy. It's a really fantastic element. It's very creative and it just feels things deeply. Then we have the Saggy comfort zone right there with the fire, the wands, action, the movement, the confidence. Beautiful. Then we have some air right here on the back, which is also complementary for Sagittarius. That's the realm of logic, planning, decision making, communicating. So we have a nice mixture of stuff here. And like even the way the energy seems to balance itself off, because we got some really great stuff. Yeah, then we got some not so great stuff. But I feel like there's more good than bad. So we're going to have to see how all this plays out. Let's go through this piece by piece and really start to build it out. Position number one, the Ten of Cups, one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. And you see it there. We got the happy family, the big rainbow through the sky, the 10 full cups. Lovely. Chef's kiss. This is one of the cards of wish fulfillment. It's happy. It's a full expression of emotion. So we'll talk about that when we talk about the challenges. But the main thing I pick up here is always wins, victories, and blessings. Something going your way, something making you very, very happy. So whether it's something you're trying to focus on, maybe you're trying to be optimistic, Ten of Cups is great. It's like I'm thinking best case scenario. I love this card. Now it can also tie into family. It can represent home and the people we really care for quite a bit. So if we're talking about a person, there's a lot of emotion here. Now what might be the challenge of such a good, beautiful card of wish fulfillment? When the 10 cups do flip in reverse, it could just be a lot of emotion. Because, I mean, too much of anything could be bad for you, right? Even if you drink too much water. So when the 10 of cups comes in with its challenge, it could just be too emotionally intense, or it could just be something that's a little too much. So watch out for getting overwhelmed in this time. That's a big thing. But we'll look into this further. I'm initially feeling really great about this 10 of cups, but I would say just watch out for overwhelm for anything. So whether it's emotional overwhelm, mental overwhelm, we'll get to the bottom of it. Now, moving to the center, we have a very beautiful, positive card. We got the Queen of Wands, big fire sign energy. Now, I always say it's not gender specific. It could be male, female, anything in between. Queens represent the inner aspect of their suit. So again, when it comes to fire, that's a realm of action, drive, passion, desire, confidence. So she's great. Now, in my simplistic style, when we clarified, it could just tell us something that's coming towards you or a way you might be feeling. For other things, she could represent looks and aesthetics. Maybe you're changing your look. Maybe you're going to get a haircut or get some new clothes or something. Like I always think of someone doing something with their look when this card shows up. But she is also beautiful, confident, and sexy. I love the Queen of Wands. So it's like she looks good, feels even better. So I like this. Now, what might the challenge be? Flip all that stuff on its head, right? This could sometimes be someone that isn't feeling too great about themselves. This could be someone whose confidence is low. Now, I know from experience, Saggies are usually very confident people, but everyone's human, right? Like sometimes there's certain things you're not feeling too confident about. Maybe there's certain things about yourself where you're like, just don't beat yourself up when she shows up. That's a big thing. Whether it's like comparing yourselves to other people or stuff like that. I don't want to get too much in the weeds yet until we get the clarifier, because initially these two cards are beautiful together. Now, getting to the back end, we do have the Three of Swords. Very iconic image. It's one of the more recognizable tarot cards in the whole entire deck. The Three Swords cutting through the heart. And I always say that this is on a spectrum. Yes, it's one of the challenge cards normally. It can represent stress, anxiety, nervousness, brokenheartedness, but it doesn't always have to be worst case scenario for some of you. Maybe there's just a couple of gloomy days. Maybe there's a couple of days where you're not feeling very energetic, or you're just feeling off, or maybe you're just a little wound tight for whatever reason. It doesn't always have to be the worst. Okay? We'll look at it. We'll get more detail from it. Now, the positive of the Three of Swords is that it is something that is healable, or maybe there's something you're currently healing from right now. I don't think this Three of Swords negates all of this really positive energy we're seeing. So we'll look into it. We'll see if it's a warning or just something we need to look at further. Now, as we get this tucked back in over here, let's talk about your bonus card real quick. we have the star, big Aquarius energy. And although they're the water bearer, they're still an air sign. To me, this is a big picture card where we're not just talking about right now, but we're talking about the big picture of life. So this could represent an energy that you're looking forward to or have been looking forward to for a long time. This is hope in a brighter day. This is a light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe Spirit wants you to look a few years down the line or have a goal or something you're striving for. But again, it's another card of wish fulfillment. So I like the star in this case. But sometimes it could be an energy that's a little depressed when we look at the shadow side of it. So I want to dive deeper on all of it, Saji. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay. Let's get a good shuffle here and see what's happening. What do we got for my Saggies, please? Guides and Spirit team. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on the Ten of Cups. Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Saggy, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, let's see what the Ten of Cups is doing, please. Let's get this out here for my friends. Thank you. It's coming in hot. Like, this energy is coming in quick. It's coming in hot. We have the Knight of Swords in the upright underneath this Ten of Cups. Fastest moving knight. And usually it's a card of conversation. Again, to me, this just feels like a wind that gets plopped in your lap. Like, there's a beautiful energy that's rushing in, rushing towards you. That's just how it feels. It's like, whoa, okay. It's like a tidal wave of positive energy. So this is very much claimable to me. Now, knights are also messengers. So for some of you, this could be really exciting news coming in. If it's a conversation or a message of some kind, I feel like it's a really good one. For some of you, it's like, all right, we're picking up where we left off. Or there's an energy where it's like, even if you haven't talked to someone in a while, it's like when you do talk, it's like you're picking right back up where you left off, which I think is a really nice thing. But the Knight of Swords, it's quick, it's fast. And now we have another person showing up here under a card of more people. So you might have a certain magnetism about you in this time. But yes, wins, victories, they're rushing in, they're coming in quick. So, I mean, it could be something where it's kind of surprising too. So I think it's good. I don't think we need to really overcomplicate this. I think it's really great, whether it is exciting news or whether it's just that overall win. It's like, to me, I feel you being happy. Okay, so if you're currently there with the Three of Swords, whether it's wound tight or feeling rough, this energy is still to come, which I like. So there might be something that turns out better than you think it will. Let's move over to the Queen of Wands. Let's see if the energy stays the same, because this does feel very intense. Like, it feels quick, it feels intense. Let's see what the Queen of Wands has for you. So why is she here, please? There's the Queen of Wands here. Thank you. Wow. Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. It's like we get better. We get better and better. Ten of Pentacles is in the same exact vein as the Ten of Cups right there on the top. Ten of Pentacles, to me, yes, it could deal more so with the money and the finances. So for a lot of you, business, work-related things, financial things, their spirit could really help you in multiple areas, or where it's like they connect, where it's like, oh, I got this beautiful, stable money energy, and it's affecting other areas of life. This is like a yin-yang, but a very positive one, where it's like emotional, material, and they're like fitting together really well. I love the Ten of Pentacles. To me, it's a card of expansion and stability, and it feels great. It really does. So again, for some of you, if you are feeling good, looking good, it could be a long-lasting one. That's how it feels to me. But again, we just have this big blanket, or we're casting a big net of just positive energy coming in towards Sagittarius. So I know a lot of you could be watching for various reasons, whether it is work, whether it is relationships, whether it's the people closest to us, cross-watching, whatever way you want to cut it, the energy looks like it's either improving or getting better, and it's going to happen quick. So it's like we have multiple. It's like one after another. Boom, boom. Good after good. Now, the reason I'm not saying this is one of the best readings I've done for you in a very long time is because we do have the Three of Swords. We do want to look at it, but I could tell you this, Sagittarius, even if we got the Ten of Swords or the Tower coming up next, that is not enough to outweigh all the positive I have for you this week. Honestly, like, this is probably one of the more promising, better energies I've felt for you in a very long time. So I love it. It's claimable. Let's keep moving. Let's see what's up with the Three of Swords. Then we'll do a quick little recap. But you got wins on wins on wins, my friends. So I'd say that's a good thing. So now's a you might be shifting into a pretty good place. So let's see what's up with the Three of Swords. And we'll do our recap. Why is that Three of Swords here for Saggy? Please. Thank you. King of Cups in reverse. Okay. There is still a little sadness underneath the surface. I could say that with the King of Cups in reverse. Could be someone like you're missing or longing. Either that or someone you're connected to could be hurting or going through a difficult time. King of Cups, big water sign energy here. I mean, we do have all the elements showing up. It doesn't just have to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But remember, our good pal here, the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups himself without a beard, he represents one's emotional state, emotional control, the biggest expression of emotion within the whole suit. So the fact that he's in reverse under the Three of Swords, yeah, there's great stuff coming in, but there's still something lingering where it's like, no, this looks great, awesome, this looks awesome, but there is one area that could still be bothering you, or someone you could be missing, or just something that's still left unhealed. So you're firing on most cylinders. That's how the energy looks coming up this week. There's great, beautiful, claimable stuff, but then this energy still feels unresolved for whatever reason. Now, the King of Cups in reverse could be pretty heavy from time to time. And I still want to say this doesn't counterfeit all the good energy we still have. Whatever this situation is or this problem is, it does not counterfeit all the good that we see here. Um, Maybe these good things will help that in the long run, right? Like maybe all these good energies will eventually help with whatever this is that's showing up here in the back. The Three of Swords with the King of Cups in reverse is like, yes, beautiful. I'm happy. So many blessings. But this is still there. Like this is something where it's like even good times and bad, this energy is still there showing up. So you take that message and you do with it what you will. I don't feel like it ruins all the positivity, but it's there, right? And it's good to acknowledge it. So let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, mostly great stuff here this week. We got the Ten of Cups with the Knight of Swords, an energy that comes in quick, possibly a surprising win or victory or exciting news. So I think that's really, really nice. And the energy comes rushing in. It's coming at you. So it's like lined up. It's on a collision course with you. Moving to the center, we have the Queen of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. So it's like we're firing on the etheric and the emotional realm. We got the material realm. I'm feeling good, looking good. The energy seems to be improving in a really big way. And it's like multiple victories. A lot of areas in life could start firing in really positive ways. But we do still have this energy that's lingering under the surface because on the back end, we have the Three of Swords with the Ten of Cups. Now, I'm hoping that this isn't someone where it's like, I should be happy, but why am I not? Or like all these beautiful things and blessings are coming in. Why am I still not happy? It could be like those types of questions, but to me, it just feels like there's something here that you might be missing or that's still a little unresolved. But it's showing up. It doesn't counterfeit the good stuff. Please take a screenshot if you want to look into it further. Let's see what's in the shadows. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for you. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing too. So let's get to one. Oh, and yes, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get this going here. One shadow card for the Saggies. Thank you. 4 Wands. Okay, beautiful. 1111 card. I saw this for another one of the fire signs this week. And I'll give you the good and the bad. Now, the positive of this, it's usually celebratory. It's happy. Just like all this good energy we had here up front. It can represent omen, sign, synchronicity. So for some Saggies, there might be certain things that Spirit's trying to get through to you. Whether it's your guides, ancestors, like the spirit side might be trying to send you a message that you might have difficulty discerning when this card is here. But the big shadow side of the Four of Wands, to me, could be an energy of feeling stuck. Okay, I'm not saying you are. There's a lot of beautiful energy coming your way, but the Four of Wands in the shadows, it's like it or not, this energy's with you. Like it or not, like this energy is what it is. Like it's lodged firmly in place. I am a big believer that anything can and will change and evolve, but the Four of Wands does it at a very, very slow pace. So watch your impatience in this time. But Saji, we're going to leave it at that. My beautiful friends, don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the August subscriber surprise. If you would like further insight on your situation, you'd like to have a little chat with me, you can book a personal reading with me on my website, mastermetaphysics.com. The calendar for August is up, so you could go check out the availability over there. But for the August subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 3 copies of one of my most favorite decks, the classic Gilded Tarot Royale. It's beautiful, and it's definitely one of my go-to decks. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, we have a very easy question this month. Out of all the tarot cards in the deck, which one is your favorite? Is it the one that attaches to your zodiac sign? Is it one where you just like the art? You can put that answer down in the comments and you will be entered to win, my friends. And as usual, the winners will be announced in the community tab at the end of the month. My friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.